Okay, so here we are again in another video, and well, let me close the window, please. Okay, and today we had an interesting day. First of all, we had EU with this um, downtrend here. It's true that for me it's too clear, but what I'm trying to learn is like, well, what I'm realizing more than what I'm trying to learn, what I'm realizing is that usually when we have a movement like this, um, it's usually an accumulation to then create a strong move to the downside, okay? So my idea today was to take this previous daily high, as we had this previous weekly low taken, the other low taken, um, and we had no no relevant liquidity taken to the upside, like for sellers liquidity to continue to the downside. It's true that this is a week, so probably means that buyers are in. But well, I just realized that right now. Okay, so first of all, today my trade was this one. My account, I bought a 10K account and it was like minus 0.8%. So now it's 2.32% up right now after this TP. And my idea here was that, well, the relevant liquidity is here. I'm gonna have to close trading view, but well, I'm going to do it later. My relevant liquidity that broke this low is this one probably, and we already took that. Here we had the break of extractor, so here we had relevant liquidity, and here we had relevant liquidity too. So what I like from here is that we had this candle this week here, and then this candle on M5, which is an engulfing candle after taking relevant liquidity on timing, Asia low more or less. So yeah, I just decided to enter here. I had conviction. Um, I felt yeah, I felt perfectly with this trade, and I thought about risking here. I really liked the price action on M5 with engulfing candle and everything, and well, we had a TP right here 124. I'm trying to learn that maybe not all my TPs, not my RR should be the same all the time. So maybe I would have closed on this high with a 1.3 or something like this. I thought about leaving my like a 5% of my trade to take this high, but I finally closed all the trade, and yeah, and I did. And I think it's best. It's the best. Okay. Then we had news. It took this level liquidity on M5 here. We had this movement to the upside, and here I placed this trade like in that moment because I like the price action, and I placed the trade here. Not placed on my MetaTrader, just here to see what happened. And well, probably would have had a break, partial and break even. So yeah, but I have to understand why we were looking for sells here, and my understanding is that this on H1 is a week, so probably buyers were in and they know that. I expected round liquidity being taken, so at least this high, but never happened. And well, and then it created the move after all this sellers accumulation, but buyers were entering, as you can see, all the weeks, so we had buyers in. Okay, then GU today I had nothing, but what I would like to see is this low, which is a previous weekly low, being taken at some point, and if we take that, I can start looking for something at least. Okay, so then USD JPY. So it was risky to buy on EU, yes, because here I was expecting this high to be taken. Okay, so we had this previous weekly high here, all this buyer's liquidity, which is pretty clear. So I expected this being taken, or some liquidity on M5 being taken, and then boom, taking the previous weekly high here, and probably relevant liquidity on H1, breaking structure. But yeah, but I expected this to be taken, so it was a little bit risky, the EU trade, but I felt comfortable with that. I felt I understood what was happening, and well, yeah, I just felt that the trade was correct, okay, and it was. So yeah, this in the end it took that. I think we have here some relevant liquidity probably. Yeah, have a break of structure here. This is the relevant liquidity on M5, and the relevant liquidity on M5 that took that is this one. Okay, so and we even have the Asia midline, the daily open price. So yeah, here we had a lot of liquidity, and then boom to the upside. But I don't think I would have entered there. USD CHF. Here we had a pretty clear trade, yes and no. Okay, so here we had this break to the downside, which created this previous weekly high and relevant liquidity on H1. So same as USD JPY. I expected this being taken, and I expected it today or yeah soon really. So as you can see here, we had liquidity. Well, we had break of structure. This is not really a break of structure. So we had break of structure here. More or less, if we count this as a break of structure. And well, we had previous daily low, we had liquidity here. So I expected these previous daily lows being to be taken. The problem here, as you can see, the break was with a fucking wick on M5. So I just was waiting for this low to be taken and then enter. But in the end, boom, it exploded and it gave an entry. You can see break of structure, relevant liquidity here. As you can see, it works perfectly. The difficult thing is to understand everything and to trade in the right moment with the good confirmations, but it perfectly worked and boom, and it went to the upside. Okay, it never took this low because it's not relevant. The round is this one. Okay, so I wouldn't have traded this probably because, as I said, here for me we had buyer's liquidity, so it was too risky. Okay, and finally USD CAD. It never took the previous weekly high, so for me here it's same level 71 I think it is, or no, 22 and 24. Okay, so it took that. So I would have expected this being taken, but like yesterday we had two previous daily lows here and now three, so I think it's going to take this and then boom, going to take that. Okay, and yeah, so this is my analysis. I hope you like it, and well, as you can see, it continued to the downside. It took this round liquidity, but in the other pairs I didn't like it. So and for me it was too clear, too obvious, so yeah, I just didn't enter. And well, and I had the other trade open, so yeah. So this was my day. I hope you like it, and well, see you tomorrow.